So for this GMM, we're talking a little bit about that third compassion of the 7 compassion practices. Know your authentic self, or know the who of you. And one great way to do that is to understand your core character traits and core values. And via character survey is a great way to find out what out of those 24 core character traits that they've identified, which ones are your strengths and which ones sort of are at the top of your list. They rank them from 1 all the way down to 24. And so when the district started using P2, I think it was, which is a character trait building program, a social and emotional program, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, a lot of us took that survey along with the kids to see what our strengths were. If you didn't get a chance, I highly recommend you do it. The link will be right below this link in the newsletter, and it's free, and it'll give you a printout of the character traits that are your sort of strong suits and the ones all the way down to the ones that aren't your strong suits. And it might be interesting for you to see how that plays out for you, which are your superpowers and which ones maybe you could work on or be conscious of a little bit. It's a good way to get to know the who of you. So I highly recommend you take this free survey, and you could even use the top 5 as a printout as affirmations to remind yourself of what your strengths are and your go-to kind of strong points for problem solving and coping skills, because really our character traits are woven into how we cope and what ways we choose to take care of ourselves. So if yours are compassion and creativity, you might create some interesting pieces of artwork and give them away if you're feeling stressed or things are getting tough. It's a good way to kind of access your character traits and use them as coping skills. So the link is just below. Try it out, see what happens, and see you next time.